Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, including an update to a story we covered a few days ago when reports revealed that Dr. Dre's 38-year-old daughter Latanya Young was living in her car, and now those interested could do something about this. We also have more on Eminem's upcoming album that rumors suggest could drop anytime from now to October, and we have an update that brought in Drake and Kanye West into the mix. And before we get started, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at etlifestyle_web. So we'll get Latanya's story out of the way first. An update to the story: Dr. Dre's estranged 38-year-old daughter says she's living in her car after not receiving money from him in 18 months. Now, typically, stories like this are grounds to get dragged online since Dre is nearly a billionaire, but that didn't really happen when this was revealed based on reactions since she's 38, and even Shannon Sharpe had a few words that some considered harsh in reaction to this story. A 38-year-old grown woman trying to shame her father into taking care of responsibilities she created, and he was ready to defend his point. When someone responded, "Stay out that family business," he responded, "Tell her to stop running to tabloids, we wouldn't know." And when another user came for him, "My child could be 40 years old and I'd never allow them to live in a car. I'd never allow my grandchildren to live with my child's friends, knowing how hard it is out here." He responded, "That's you, but you can't be upset with Dre. She said assistance stopped in 2020. Did you ask yourself why?" And I believe that's because she sold exclusive stories to tabloids about her estranged relationship with Dre, and since then the cash flow stopped. And now, thanks to a new campaign, people can now do more than just tweet about it to help Latanya get back on her feet. A report goes, Dr. Dre's homeless daughter launches $50,000 GoFundMe campaign to help her and her 4 kids find a safe home after claiming she's been living in her car after her mega-rich father hung her out to dry. And right now, $5,000 has been raised to help Latanya raise money for housing and shelter. For shelter in LA, $50,000 won't go very far, but it's a great start for those who want to help. And on the Daily Mail's report on this, popular replies are in line with Shannon Sharpe's take on Twitter. It's called taking responsibilities for your own actions. You are 38 and the kids are yours and the father's responsibility. Get a job and learn life like the rest of us. And another adds, Latanya admitted that in her past her father has helped her financially, but that assistance ended in January 2020. How long does grandfather needs to take responsibility for daddy? Going after your father in the media, but let your children father free from his responsibilities to his children. Well, for those interested, head over to GoFundMe before the campaign ends. Moving on to the next topic today, there's been rumors about what's going on behind the scenes for Drake and Kanye West, and according to an insider, this has had an impact on Eminem's upcoming release. To give you some context, this popped up on Variety recently. Is Kanye West setting up an album release battle with Drake? And the article adds, so what's with the delay? As with most things Kanye, it's either his perfectionism or simply yet another way to keep fans engaged, interested, frustrated, and outraged. Envelopes he had been pushing since the beginning of his career nearly 20 years ago, but industry sources, fans, and others have been floating a different theory, that he's waiting for Drake to announce a release date for his long-delayed new album Certified Lover Boy, which the Canadian rapper has said will be out by the end of summer, so he can square off against him in a release date clash of the titans, like he did with 50 Cent almost 14 years ago. Now, based on promo so far, millions pumped into the promotion of Thunder. That would be an interesting battle. However, according to an insider, this has had an effect on Eminem's upcoming release. The insider, who previously confirmed that Eminem is dropping on or before the 1st of October, stated on Reddit in response to a thread, "Think Eminem is gonna drop something around Christmas," and responded, "It'll drop earlier than that unless Certified Lover Boy doesn't come out until September/October." To which a user responds, "So we gotta pray Kanye and Drake drop ASAP." For those wondering like this, why does one artist's album release depend on the release of another? The source responds with an interesting revelation. That's how the industry works. Revival got pushed back to avoid competition with Taylor Swift's album. And the insider seems confident that the Drake/Kanye release have a direct impact on when Eminem drops, under a response that added, "No big artist dropping until Kanye drops. Whether Eminem or the record label cares about that at all, I'm not sure." The source expands, "Yeah, before I was 100% confident that said he would drop before October because of Kanye and Drake dropping in August, giving him a late August/September release window. Now I'm not too sure anymore. And in terms of the state of the album right now, since we just got an update that Eminem was still in LA as of August 12th, the source expands that it's ready to go. Album is done and it's probably just going through some last minute mixing. So now we just have to wait for Kanye and Drake to drop unless the label or Eminem run out of patience. And back to the theory that Kanye is trying to face off against Drake, who do you guys think comes out on top? Kanye spent big on promo, but Drake's screaming power, just like a sprained ankle, ain't nothing to play with. Share your thoughts below, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.